I'm leaving town, Jim.
Yeah? Where are you going?
South, with a girl.
Do I know her?
No, her name is Tanya. Tanya Price. We're going to drive as far as we can. Maybe Disneyland. I don't know, maybe further, eh? Mexico. An adventure.
She's a white girl.
Yeah, she's white. Not like that's bad.
And she likes Indians.
Dad was white.
Yeah, right. Dad. This white chick Tanya, I've heard some things about her. Not so great, eh?
Yeah? Like what?
They were upstairs in the Wildcat, making out when he flipped her midair, like they were in some sort of wrestling porno flick. She was suddenly under him, sandwichly pressed between the mattress and his body. The magic was gone. Tanya struggled, tried to push his big lug body off, but Lloyd was in the zone and couldn't think of anything but what he needed to finish. Her panic was mounting. She pawed around frantically, desperately, until her hand closed on a reading lamp. She walloped the bastard hard in the back of the head. Tanya, underneath, wiggled her way up and out, worming up the headboard until, free at last, she crouched above his split scalp, watching blood ooze into his hair.
What did you do that for?
I just don't like to feel forced. I told you that before we came up here.
You know what you are, Tanya? You're a cock tease. That's what you are.
Tanya looked right back at him, nailed him to the scuzzy hotel room wall with her righteous eyes, and smiled.
Yeah, Lloyd. I know. I know exactly what they call girls like me.
She watched his reaction, the way she drained the power out of his insults.
I was supposed to watch out for you.
She's good, Tanya. She'll do it. We'll watch out for each other. It'll be fun to see something different. Get away from what's happened to Mom.
You'll come back?
For sure.
Come back safe, Rosie.
Tan,
What?
you know when the plane went down last year with the British pilot and Davide and the others, and they had the inquest?
Are you going to talk about that again?
I was just thinking about when they found Davide and he was, full of lichen.
Look, Rosie girl. Life's all about survival. Survival. You have to know the system to survive. Like me. I know the system and I've got a system of my own. Do you think that Davide Kuchmakallit thought it was normal to eat lichen or bugs or whatever it takes? No way. But under the circumstances, he dug right in. At least he was that smart. Just like me. You don't have to go all the way. But sometimes you gotta do stuff that's a bit off, if you catch my drift. I look after me, and I even look out for you. And if you gotta break your own rules once in a blue moon, well, that's just something you gotta live with. Live with and move on. Lichen. Christ.
What can I get you, sweetheart?
Tanya smiles up at the barman.
I haven't even asked Rosie if she drinks beer. It's one thing to hang with someone underage, quite another to be saddled with a goddamn teetotal. Rosie's getting a brewski, like it or not. She may know diddly squat, but she's got a first-rate teacher, that's for sure. And her education is starting right now in Oregon. Couple of pints.
Woohoo! Tanya! Come, I just met these sailor guys, eh? They want to take us out on their yacht. I've never been on a real yacht before. Can we, please?
Rosie tells us you're from Canada. Says you drove down. My name's Alistair McDonald. You?
Hi, Alistair. Nice to meet you. What's this about a boat ride?
We were just thinking you two gorgeous girls might like to take a run around the San Francisco harbor, see some sights, do some cruising.
That's nice of you, but I think we have to say no thanks.
But Tanya...
Yeah, we're going uptown, up the hill, see if we can find something we left there. Aren't we, Rosie? You can't fucking sail away with every Tom, Dick, and Harry that asks. Sweet mother of God, Rosie, have you got no sense? What did you think those guys wanted?
What should we do? It's downtown San Francisco. We can't just leave the car here.
They are having something Mr. Jarvis, Tanya's friend's sister's nephew's friend's father, calls drink time. It means Manhattans. He's swirling her maraschino cherry around and around in her heavy tumbler and smiling in that sort of spaced out vacant way of hers. Doesn't seem to notice Mr. Jarvis is too busy watching her breaths.
Stay away, creepo. Stay away. Shit. Seems this place might not be free after all.
What did Mr. Jarvis give you, Tanya?
On the way to Mazatlan, Tanya doesn't say anything. Doesn't even open her eyes.
What was it, Tanya?
Tanya's hand and eyes fly open at the same moment. Rosie sees a scrunched up $100 bill.
Holy crow! Why did he give us that?
Tanya throws back a couple of tequila shooters right away to take the edge off. Inside her head, she does a quick summation. They're in a bar in Mazatlan. They have a room in Casa Lindas to sleep for the next few nights. Granted, it's on the slummy side. It's hot and damp with bed mites and fleas, but it's okay. It's close, and Rosie doesn't seem to mind.
Look, Tanya, the Holy Mother.
Ain't my mother. Not yours, neither.
Blessed Mary, Mother of God.
Something cruel rises in Tanya. Some unspeakable meanness that makes her want to crush Rosie. She's not even thinking about what she's saying.
Where's her creator now, Rosie? Where is the Blessed Holy Mother when we need her? Who do you think looks out for you all the time? Her? That's a photograph of a plaster statue. Rosie, a clay image of an ordinary lady some priest dolled up years ago to make people like you think they don't need people like me.
Rosie stares at the picture, trying to concentrate on all the good things that have happened, all the gifts she's been given by the Creator.
And you know what? I'm sick of it. You think that holy dame is going to protect us? Walk us through this godforsaken place without a car? No cash and only the food we can beg? You got another thing coming. You know something else, Rosio? It's survival of the smartest out there. Dog eat dog. Don't forget that. That kid whom you always talk about, Davide Cuchamacallit, he probably died because he had his mind on some airy-fairy thing like a dead saint coming down to rescue him. Well, you know what that is? It's stupid. Plain and simple. The kid was too fucking stupid to survive. You know what I'd have done if I was him, up there freezing to death and hungry like that? I'd done the exact same thing that pilot did to survive.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you'd do that.
Oh yeah? But I would, Rosie. Don't you see? I would do that and worse if I had to. That and worse.
How much longer?
How much longer?
How much longer? We come to Wrong Creek soon. We come so, girl.
Rosie senses something deep in her belly, below the narrow money pouch that she still wears despite it being empty. There is ice inside her belly, growing colder, so cold it's hot like frostbite. She recognizes fear and swallows hard to dispel her anxiety. When Tanya first laid out the game plan, the idea that they would work in a distant villa, cleaning rooms and managing the bar, Rosie thought it was a great idea. Now, heading down this jangling road, 4 strangers, plunging into the deep rural part of the country, most of it uninhabited, Rosie wonders if this really is a good thing. She is no longer sure.